Hi guys, it's Neil and Thomas from neilpwa.com. We're back and we're continuing our series reviewing the songs that have been selected for 2024's Eurovision Song Contest in Malta. Next up, we're looking at Malta, who, after a long contest, which seems to have spanned a number of many months, they've selected the song Loop by Sarah Bonnici. We've seen a lot of hype around this performance on Twitter, so we're excited to take a look. Let's get into it.
Don't you know that you got me, in me, got me so high, burning up like a fever. I'm a honey pot.
Very Chanel coded.
Absolutely.
No, let's go another round, slow. Don't you tell me I'm your addiction. It was obvious you'd end up like this. Not my fault that you got me on. I'm a lamb with the bad things on. I'm a teasing, no catch you love it when I move. In your head all night, you got me on loop. Cherry on top of the cinnamon.
She's got a good vocal.
You know how to for me, boy. Don't you know
I'm always impressed when you can keep a good vocal whilst doing some choreo.
Yeah.
Not my fault that you got me on. I'm a lamb with the bad things on. I'm a teasing, no catch you love it when I move. In your head all night, you got me on loop.
The dads are going to go wild for this, I think. This will be the one that they vote for.
Yeah. Oh. She's blindfolded. As if it's nothing.
It was obvious we're addicted. Yeah, it was obvious. Here we go again. I'm a lamb with the bad things on. Teasing, no catch you love it when I move. In your head all night, you got me on loop.
So, Neil, what did you think of Sarah Bonnici?
So, very enjoyable performance. That we can't say that it wasn't. I do think there's a few struggles that need to be addressed. But overall, I think this is a good package that can, in its current form, be sent to Eurovision. I do think, I know this has had a revamp. I think it needs another revamp on top of that revamp. I think the backing vocals are quite low, and I feel like a lot of the instrumentals are not as powerful as they should be, which, considering how much she's putting out there on the stage, you sort of need that in the backing to really sort of pronounce that, really get that feeling of this is powerful across. Like, I'm doing less, but at the end of the day, the music's just going yep.
It's missing a bit of power.
Yeah. So another revamp is needed, I think. When it comes to choreo, we've seen a lot of this. Now, we've not seen a blindfolded lip. That is new. But a lot of the choreo is taken out from, like, Valeni, Chanel. There's definitely some Noah Carell moves in there as well. We have seen a lot of this, especially in the last 2 years at Eurovision. I think
Yeah.
if you want to do a dance break, absolutely fine, but you need to make it somewhat your own. And this just felt like it was borrowing from a lot of different places. You know, when she was lifted up at the start of the song, all I could think of was when Eleni performed Dancing Lasha Tumbai in 2019 at the Switch song. That's all I could see, you know. So I do think have a little bit more originality, and this might qualify, which we know Malta have been struggling with in recent years.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'll even go as far as to say that I found this performance, the way that it is, it was boring to me because of the fact that it was so similar to, like you said, Chanel, to Eleni Furera, to, you know, a bit of Noah Kirel as well. It was just a blatant copy. Let's just be honest. We gotta put it out there. And that's not to say that this song is bad. It's not a bad song. It's actually a fun, cute song. I would listen to this studio cut. The performance, though, it needs some originality. It needs her own stamp. And no amount of blindfolded, you know, jumps and I don't know what she was doing, cartwheels, is going to make up for that. You know, it also doesn't help that the stage in itself is quite basic. I feel like at least with Chanel, when she did slow-mo at Benidorm Fest, we had a decent stage, we had a decent light show, and, you know, we had originality in some way in the choreo. That gave me a wow factor. The first time I saw that, I was like, wow. The song wasn't incredible, but the performance was insanely good. And she even topped it at Eurovision, which I didn't think was going to be possible. And I feel like that's what this entry, the way that it is now, is missing. It's not buzzing me. So I think the sound mixing at the event last night probably might also have been an issue, and might also have been one of the reasons why you feel like it needs a bit of a revamp, you know, production-wise. I don't think the sound mixing was very good. I also found the bridge a bit lackluster, a bit, you know, dull compared to the rest of the entry then. So yeah, definitely a revamp is needed, a better staging package is needed, some original choreo. And like you said, if you want to do a dance break, do dance break, but make it original. Make sure, you know, it's hard to make a dance break never done before, because obviously we've seen it 100 times before, especially at Eurovision. But there are certain things that you can change, because, you know, that move that you said when they lifted her up in the beginning, you know, you said it reminded you of Elena Furera in was like the Switch song, a couple of years ago. You know, Chanel had that exact same lift at Eurovision in 2022, I think. The exact same thing. So that was the first thing that crossed my mind. Also, the bodysuit, it's not original. I mean, obviously, this is just the Maltese national final. I'm sure there's going to be some budget for her to amp up that outfit as well. But it was just all a bit been there, done that, you know, 13 in a dozen.
Yeah, and I do think when it comes to that dance break, I don't mind a dance break, but it kind of felt like half the song was just dancing. It did feel like you're only getting half a song a little bit. And I don't know how I feel about that. At the end of the day, it is part of the song. You know, music is part of a song, and lyrics are part of a song, and vocals are part of a song. But I don't know. It just feels like a little bit half done. Like they're just like, oh, we don't need any more lyrics. We don't need another bridge here or another. We can just pad this out a little bit. It kind of felt like that. It felt quite like long to watch actually, because there was just so much dancing. I was like, okay, and are we getting another chorus? And we didn't. So I don't know. I think there's maybe a missed trick there. I think, you know, you can definitely have stick another chorus on there, cut down the dancing, stick another chorus, put more power on it. You could definitely make that a moment with, you know, audience interaction or whatnot, audience shouting out, have like a call and repeat or something like that. Just something to it just it's missing something. It's great. It's a good song, but the performance is missing a couple of things, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. It is. Which semi-final is Malta in?
Malta is in semi-final 2.
Okay, so I feel like, obviously we don't have a lot of songs out yet, but I feel like in semi-final 1 we have a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of countries that tend to do really well, that tend to send really, really good songs.
Yep.
So I think she's lucky to be in semi-final 2 for that reason. Do we feel like Malta has a shot at? Let's start with qualifying. Can you see this qualifying?
If the performance was exactly the same as it was last night, no. I think it needs to be elevated slightly. I don't even think it needs much. I don't even think it needs too much of a budget. It's not all coming together correctly for me. Don't get me wrong, like I saw the winner's performance last night as well, and she said there was no dancing there. It was mostly just vocals, and it sounded good, but it's just this. No, I think it'll be lucky to qualify. Looking at some of the competition in there, we've got Norway, who we've already discussed, having an absolute banger of a song. We've got Greece in there, who we're expecting to have really big song. We've got Czechia and Belgium in there. We're expecting big things from them as well. We've also got San Marino. We don't know what to ever expect from San Marino. We could be getting a Gara.
Yeah.
We could be getting a Spanish entry from San Marino. So who knows what's going to happen? But at this present point, not sure. How about you?
No, I agree. And like you said, she doesn't have to change much. Just change the choreo. Change the choreo. Make it more original. I mean, there's loads of dance moves you could be doing. Just don't do the ones that you did at Maltese national final, and I think she should be fine. She sounds good vocally. I think I said that while we were watching the performance. She has a good voice.
There's a bit of a rasp to it, isn't there? Like I quite liked that.
Yeah, she does have that, and she looks good. I mean, she looks good in that outfit. Let's not say that it's a horrible outfit or something, but it was just not original. So she basically has everything that she needs to make it to the final, except for the choreo, and it's a lot of choreo. The song relies on choreo, so you need to make it stand out. You need to make it memorable, and at this point it's not memorable. So if she changes that, I can see this qualifying. Do I think this has any shot of winning? No. Do I think this has any shot of making the top 10? No, I don't. Unless Malta buys votes. I don't know. Other than that, I can't see it happening. I can't really see the juries getting behind this. Not the way that they got behind Chanel. No. But there is a shot of them making it to the final, especially being in semi-2. Just amp it up.
That's all it needs. Yeah, absolutely. I do agree. But yeah, we're judging it as it is now. Yeah. But we could see some changes. We know Malta like to change things up from time to time. So who knows what we'll see when we're in Malta in May. But that's it for another video. So much is happening. It's so much to try and do, so we can't do it all. But if there's anything in particular you would like us to review, do let us know. We're open to it. Who's your favourite in Serbia? Who's your favourite in Latvia? Who do you want us to look at and react to? Let us know. We will do our very best to get to all of them. In the meantime, you can keep up to date at neilpois.com and Neil Pois blogs on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me Twitter and Instagram at Neil Pois.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at pai.tomrehuya.
And we will say goodbye for now. See you later.
Bye.